Welcome back to Game Changers. In this series we take a look at the standout performers from the past week of sport. If you're new around here, I hope you enjoy the video, and if you do, drop the video a like and hit the subscribe button. Right, okay, let's get the embarrassment out of the way first, shall we? Last week my one to watch was Brighton's Leandro Trossard. It's fair to say I had an absolute howler. Roll VT. Now, as a Brighton fan, my one to watch this week may be controversial. If you can't tell by the smirk on my face, I'll probably think so too. But we love drama these days, so I'm going to stick with it. This is the beauty of the one to watch segment, as it could go horribly wrong for me when Brighton faced Man United at Old Trafford on Sunday, but I'm backing Trossard to have a great game against the Red Devils. Oh dearie me, I did not think we would play that bad. Nor did I think Man United would have one of their best games of the season so far. Unfortunately for us, we played the red hot Man United that beat Chelsea 4-0 on the opening day. Swiftly moving on. Now, there are several contenders for football's game changer this week, 3 of which play in a Leicester City shirt. I'm talking about Wilfred Ndidi, Jamie Vardy and a painting called Maddison, also known as James Maddison. In the Foxes' 2-0 win against Arsenal, Ndidi dominated the midfield, which allowed Maddison to roam freely and cause havoc for Arsenal's defence. Maddison put the game to bed after scoring Leicester City's second and then went on to win the Man of the Match award. But, having said that, retired England striker Jamie Vardy just about edges Maddison, after scoring his 9th goal in as many games against Arsenal. It was indeed a very bad evening for Unai Emery's side. I had to get that in there. Vardy's opener was a great team goal, and he was there to set up the second goal for Maddison. He claims that he's in the form of his life, which is crazy to think, as in 2015 he became the first player to score in 11 consecutive Premier League games, beating the previous record holder Ruud van Nistelrooy. But, plot twist, Jamie Vardy is not football's game changer this week. It is in fact Bayern's Robert Lewandowski, who similar to Vardy has just become the first player to score in 11 consecutive games in the Bundesliga. After scoring 2 goals in Bayern Munich's 4-0 win over Borussia Dortmund on Saturday, he has now scored in all 15 Bundesliga and Champions League matches this season. In the league, he scored 16 goals already in 11 games. In total, that's 22 goals in 15 games. You just can't ignore the Polish striker's stats, which is why he's footballer's game changer this week. Another set of stats that you can't ignore are Lamar Jackson's, the Baltimore Ravens quarterback. This weekend he scored the longest touchdown run of his career, a 47-yard dash that saw him sidestep the Bengals safety and spin round their linebacker, leaving him on the ground before getting to the end zone. Even more remarkable than that, Jackson joined an elite company with his arm too. He became the second player in NFL history to produce a perfect passing rate of 158.3 in multiple games in a single season. Those are game-changing records. An honourable mention for NFL's game changer this week is Tennessee Titans running back Derrick Henry. He turned in one of his best performances against Kansas City. On Sunday he ran for 188 yards and scored 2 touchdowns on 23 carries. The man is a beast. But Lamar Jackson is NFL's game changer this week. Maybe next time, Henry. Over in the NBA this weekend, history was made, but not the history that you'd like to be associated with. We saw 2 players score 50 plus points for their respective teams, but they both lost. D'Angelo Russell scored a career high of 52 points for the Warriors, but Damian Lillard topped him by scoring Trail Blazers' record of 60 points against the Nets. Despite Russell's Warriors losing in overtime to the Timberwolves, he's still being crowned this week's game changer for basketball, and here's why. The Warriors are in an injury crisis at the moment. With Draymond Green, Steph Curry and Klay Thompson all out, they were crying out for a hero, and after missing 3 games with a sprained ankle, Russell stepped up to the plate. As well as scoring 52 points, he also secured 9 rebounds and 5 assists. With both Curry and Thompson both out until at least February, the Bay Area will be praying that Russell's form continues. Will the Golden State Warriors get back to winning ways? Click the I button above and let me know. Without a shadow of a doubt, the biggest event from the past week of sport was the boxing fight between KSI and Logan Paul. And if you hadn't heard of it, then you must be living under a rock. Despite the undercard having very entertaining fights on paper, Billy Joe was flat and Devin Haney didn't box as well as he usually does. But thankfully, the show was saved by the 2 YouTubers, after they produced a very entertaining fight. In my opinion, KSI's spirit and determination won in that fight. After being knocked down by Logan and recovering from the illegal blow to the back of the head, he again proved a lot of people wrong. But that's what JJ's known for: YouTube, music, acting, and now proving people wrong in the boxing world too. Overall, you have to pay huge respects to the pair of them. for stepping in that ring and performing in front of millions of people. Before I end the video, it's time for my one to watch, and after last week's disaster, it's not going to get easier, as it's everyone's favourite time of the season, the international break. Yay. Woo! After just missing out on becoming football's game changer this week, James Maddison is set to represent England in their upcoming fixtures against Montenegro and Kosovo. And after the casino controversy last time out during the international break, the Leicester man has been given another chance by Gareth Southgate. Thank you, Gareth. If Maddison features in England's 1000th international match against Bulgaria at Wembley on Thursday, or their 1001st match against Kosovo the following Sunday, I think he could produce an influential performance. So make sure to tune in next week to find out if I'm a clown again or not. So that's it, episode 3 of Game Changers wrapped up. Let us know who your game changers were and also your predictions for next week. Also subscribe to the channel, follow us on our socials and hit the notification bell. Ta-ra!